Hi everyone, I'm here. It is Lauren. I hope you can join me. We are going to have some fun painting today. So, I like to paint. I'm not stellar at it, but painting is another hobby of mine besides jeweler making. So, I like when I can mesh them together, jewelry making and painting. So that's what we're going to do today. I am going to show you how to use lunar paste. We are going to paint a metal stamping with lunar paste. Hi Karen! Hi Colleen! Nancy! Hi! From PA, you're not that far away. One state over. So, as you can see, I have two pendants kind of made. Debbie! Dara! Hi! Thanks for joining, guys. So, I made these pieces with our luggage style raw brass luggage tag. And hey Chris! And I did a little bit of decoupage in the middle section. And then I put stones. These are Italian lucite, which we have on the site. We have them in different colors. And then I used some rhinestone cup chain. So let me show you, I'll show you closer up. So this one I made last night. Gloria! Aw, thank you, Karen. So these, and these are silver bales. And I personally love them with this particular stamping because the luggage tag. Good girl, Deb. Thank you. It has flowers. There's a flower here. There's a flower over here. There's a flower here. And so this bale has 3 little flowers. And so I feel it like ties it all together. They come in a set of pairs, this particular bale. So this is one that I made. And the other one that I made is this one. And you saw my collages. I showed you the colors that I used. And you're going to be quite surprised how we do this. So you saw in my pictures that I was showing you like 3 different colors that I was using. I had the pink. These are the, okay, so for this one, I'll show you. So I had, I'm going to try to stop talking here soon so I can show you guys so we can get started. But, okay, so I had these 3 colors. And I made this. And you're going, what? Because you can mix these paints, these lunar paste paints. Guys, I love this lunar paste. I'm telling you, you are going to love this lunar paste. You can make so many different colors and shades by just getting a few and then mix them. So I did not have purple, so I mixed the pink and this blue. So this is Prom Queen and Clear Skies. And I mixed these. And I got this gorgeous purple. And then the copper is the Roar. Hi, Jan! So, for this one, again, I mixed the Prom Queen and the clear skies and got my purple. And then to get this beautiful kind of tealish peacock color, yes. Hi, Margie. And yes, it is permanent. You do have to seal it, which we will talk about. But yes. So to get this like tealish peacock color to match this particular stone, I mixed Tropical Tango with, because this is a little too dark for this stone, I mixed the Tropical Tango with a little bit of the Clear Skies. And I got the exact shade that I needed. So this paint, to give you just an idea of it, and you'll see it when I start working with it, it is sort of like the Inka Gold in consistency and like texture. It's a little bit thicker. It is not opaque, it is not transparent. It fully covers. But you can see, like this is mine. It has some pink, a little bit pink. But it has a little bit of that thickness, just a little bit. Very smooth, very easy to color with. Hi, Yanka. Am I saying that correctly? Hopefully. And we got 2 new colors in. So, like I said, I did not have purple. So I mixed the pink and the blue to get purple. We now have purple. Bisu went and ordered a purple for us. Yay! It is called Crown Me. You can find it in the What's New section. And then we also got a brand new blue color as well, a deeper blue, and it is gorgeous. And it is called No Diving. And it is kind of like a royal cobalt blue. So, those are our new colors. But today, okay, so you're going to see this in action, guys. Because for both of our colors that I am using, I am mixing. Andrea! Hi! You made it just as I'm starting. I'm going to be starting to mix up our lunar paste, and I'm going to show you how beautifully this mixes, and you can make your own colors. And we're going to paint some brass. So, I already started with the decoupage in the middle and on this little top section here, so we can get right to the painting. Now, I think most of you guys know how to do decoupage and have done it, but Luann, hi! If by chance you guys want me to do a video showing decoupage, let me know. Just say here in the comments, let me know. I'm reading your comments. Aren't they fabulous colors, Debbie? I'm telling you, you're going to love them all. Just get you can get a few of them and then mix all your own colors. But if you want me to do a video on decoupage, if by chance you haven't done it, or you don't know how and you want to see it done, tell me. I love doing decoupage. I would make a video on it if it's something that you guys are interested in. Okay, so we are going to do this kind of color pink. I have another one of those Italian lucite stones. I'm telling you, these are gorgeous as well. Darcy, is that you? So we have it in the purple color. And these are so much prettier in person, by the way, too, when you get these stones. Okay, so this is the purple. We have... Do you want it? Okay, Darcy, is that you? Right? Am I getting that correct? You want to see decoupage? Okay, so that's one for decoupage. Okay. So we have this pink color. We have the peacock color. And we also have one in like this coppery orange color. Which, Dara, haven't you gotten the orange one before? I think it was you. You really like orange. Am I correct on that? Do I remember that correctly? But we're going to use the pink one. So I'm going to make this shade of pink. And I'm also going to do a kind of like a deeper kind of seafoamy, light, sagey green. I'm going to show you how to make that too. And those are going to be our colors for this one. And to make our colors, we will be using Prom Queen. And I've already tested out these colors, by the way, so I know they work. Okay, so Prom Queen, we're going to be using the Clear Skies. And we're going to be using Psych, which is like a gold. So these are the three colors that we are going to be using. And we're going to make the pink and we're going to make green. Okay? So, let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make our green first, actually. So we are going to make our green. We're going to be using the gold and the blue. Hey, Javi. There it is, you. I remembered. Yay. Oh, Debbie, you don't have any lunar paste. You need it. I'm telling you. And yes, happy anniversary, Javi. I didn't get a chance to tell you yet. Okay, so we're going to get our gold. And I have just like little disposable cups here. So here's our gold. Try to get it in here. And then I'm going to put in my blue. And I should have got some water. So I can wipe off my brush. Thought I was doing so good with the prepping. Okay, so I definitely need more blue. Okay. But see how these mix? And we're getting this really pretty, soft, kind of metallic-y green. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start applying. Aw, thanks, Javi. Yeah, I made this one and I made this one. I made two different ones so far. So, and I'm showing how you can mix. So you can see it, you just seriously brush it on. So I'm trying to decide where, and it wipes right off too. So this will, once you're done painting and you got it how you want, you're going to need to seal this. So for mine, I used the clear sealant, the Swelligant. Yes, they mix beautifully, Javi. So this is the matte finish, the Swelligant, the clear sealant. So I personally like to use this myself. For sealing, that's what I used on both of these. But you probably could, after letting it sit a little, just so it can, make sure it dries and then you don't brush it off with your sealant. You probably could also use Jewelry Shield. Or you could probably use the Crayon spray. Just because I also had other things on here, like I had the paper for decoupage and I had the stones and everything. I didn't really want to spray it with the Crayon because I didn't want like a film to get on my stone or anything. So you probably could spray it. I would say if you're going to use the Crayon to spray it before you do your stone in your chain. But that's also kind of why I like using like the Swelligant or the Jewelry Shield, just because it has like a little brush. You just use a little paintbrush and you can put it directly where you want or need the sealant, as opposed to the Crayon, where it's a little harder since it's like, you know, aerosol can type deal. But totally up to you, whatever sealant you're kind of a fan of, it will work. But yes, this will need sealed. So I'm brushing. I'm just going to do like a few more of the green, just so then you guys can see, and then we'll mix again so you guys can see how we mix. I keep going to the wrong thing. Okay, I need to move these jars away from me because I keep trying to dip into the jar when I need to go into my little cup. Okay, so you guys seeing this? I hope you guys can see. So again, to get this was the blue skies, clear skies, sorry. It's blue, but it's called clear skies. And then it is the gold color, the Psyche. I think I'm saying that correctly. It's S-I-K-E. So hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. And if you get, you know, the paint somewhere you don't want it, you can just use, you can have like a little handy wipe or a little paper towel and it wipes right off. So if you make a mistake or something like I just did, I kind of got it in a spot where I didn't want to. So, but it brushes on beautifully. And it covers, like I said, it covers very nice. But see, I'm going to show you this kind of up close so you can see that beautiful green color that we're getting, right? So pretty. Oh my goodness, I really like this green. It's like a soft, kind of like a mint, like a darker mint color, or like a soft sage. But it's really pretty. Hi, Mommy! So then, okay, I'm going to do one more with the green, and then I'm going to go ahead and mix, and I'll show you the colors we're going to use to make. We're actually going to use all three colors to get the correct shade of pink. So I'm going to use the clear skies. I'm telling you, I use the clear skies for like everything. It's gorgeous on its own too. But so I'm going to use just a little bit of the clear skies. Isn't the green beautiful, Debbie? I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. And it's that clear skies, the blue lunar paste, and the gold, the Psyche, the S-I-K-E. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I just mixed both of them together, and I got this gorgeous green, which is great for like spring. Joanne, hi! So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix the pink now, just so you can kind of see. I'm going to get a wipe here so I can wipe off my brush. Thankfully I had some wipes here. But see, clean my brush right off. So just some soap and water and you can clean off your brushes. Okay, so I'm going to get another little cup. Just like a little disposable little cup. If you want to use like a paper bowl, something. Can't, I know, right? Beans, you made it. I'm painting. Okay, so I am going to start with a little bit of the gold. Okay, not a lot, because I don't want this to get coppery, right? We don't want this to have like too much metallic, but I need to bring down the brightness of the pink because it's a little too much. So now we're going to, which I love this pink, let's just be honest here. This is like one of my favorite colors. Okay, so we're gonna take our pink. We're gonna mix this with the gold first. Okay, I'm gonna get some more. I think I'm gonna need a touch more gold because I added more pink because I don't feel like I had enough paint. And then, okay, let me wipe this off. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of blue. Not a ton, which I may have, hopefully I didn't use too much, because you don't want to turn this purple, right? But we need this to match our stone. Okay, so let's try. Let's see. That's right, because it's Barbie pink, Mom. Love my Barbie pink. Now, you do need to be careful with this. It does kind of match my nails. Because it makes it nice in case you make mistakes, but it does come off easily before you seal it. It can, like I said, which is nice if you make mistakes. And I'm a perfectionist. So, let's see. Not bad. Not bad. I might add just a touch more pink. Because like I said, I don't want this to be purple. But I need it to calm down. Okay, so Javi, these are the Italian lucite stones that we have in the 25 by 18. Sorry, excuse me. So we have several colors. We have this pink one, which is the one that I'm going to be using currently. Then I used the purple one. I'm telling you, these are way prettier in person. When you see these in person, they're just gorgeous. And they kind of have like a marbly kind of effect. I don't know if that's coming out good or not, if you can see that. So that's the purple. We have it in the peacock type color. And then we also have it, I forgot to grab it, I'm sorry, slapped my wrist. We also have it in like a coppery orange color. It's a little more orange than this copper, but it's like it's a pretty orange color, which Dara knows about because Dara has used the orange. She really likes the orange. So this will scrape off easily, even when it dries. So be careful when you're going around and you're painting that you don't accidentally scrape it off. Let it sit. Don't touch it. Let it dry, which this actually dries quite quickly, which is nice. And then you can go ahead and go over it with your sealant, and then you'll be good. Okay, so I'm going to wipe off my brush because I feel like the bristles are making it difficult for me to paint this how I want. Okay. They were kind of going in weird directions. I was afraid I was going to get paint everywhere. But see how pretty this paint's right on? Just use a tiny little paintbrush and you can get into all the little nooks and crannies there. Yep, green and pink, perfect for spring. And I just wanted to show how both of the colors that I was using were mixed. So I'm going to go back over here and do these little feathery fringes over here. And we'll make the flowers pink. So was anybody else yes? Besides Gloria and Darcy, did I miss anybody that wanted a video on decoupage? Is that something that you guys would want? How to know how to do that? Michelle, hi! We are mixing and painting with Lunar Paste. So, let's see, I think I want to make those pink. So I will show you that you can use this on the bail as well. As you saw, I mixed and painted my bails the same color as my pendants. Debbie, you're saying yes to decoupage? Okay. Yeah, I have them uncapped at the moment. So they're okay while you're painting. But I would not leave them sit uncapped, you know, for like hours. Karen, you want decoupage as well? Okay. So I will think here in the near future here, if you want, I can actually make my next video about decoupage, if that's what you guys want. That's kind of the consensus there. I've been trying hard, like these past few months, I've been trying to get back to it and make you guys a video like once a month. That's kind of what our goal is right now with me, to do a live video once a month for you guys. So, I can come up with a project where we use decoupage, if that's what you guys are feeling, if that's what you would like to see. And then dry time on actual piece, Gloria. Beans, you want it too? Decoupage? Dry time is fast. Okay, so I just painted this, Gloria, just like a minute ago. I can tap this and it's not coming off on my finger. However, if I were to just brush my nail across this, like my fingernail, it would scrape right off. So you still, even though it's dry, it's fragile paint. And so you want to try to keep it untouched as much as you can during the painting process until you have it sealed with your sealant. And again, if you missed what I was talking about earlier, personally, my favorite is Swelligant, the clear sealant, the matte finish. Or you could maybe use Jewelry Shield. Aw, thanks, Joanne. Michelle, you're saying decoupage as well? Okay. I do like Crayon spray. She's just Beans, you're so bad. Normally I do like Crayon for sealing things, but I was saying earlier, and I'm sorry again for those of you that already heard me, but in case you didn't, the reason I would just maybe not use the Krylon is because of the stones and the chain that I have. I wouldn't want them to get like a film over them. So I would just suggest that if you were going to use something similar to that, like a Krylon or something kind of spray, to do so before you glue down your stone and your chain. So I would seal it and then go ahead and put down your stone and your chain. Otherwise, like I said, I like the Swelligant or the Jeweler's Shield because you can just use a little brush. You could use like a Q-tip or just like a little paintbrush, and you can go and just apply the sealant wherever you want or need and not worry about it getting somewhere that it doesn't need to go. Diamond glaze might work. I haven't used diamond glaze a ton. I know occasionally, no, you guys can correct me because you guys, I will say, you guys have been doing this longer than me. So, in some ways, I'm still a newbie. I know sometimes you need to be careful with diamond glaze, I believe, because over time, it can start to go a little yellowy. Is that correct? I just wouldn't want it to affect the coloring of your paint over time. But if you haven't had an issue with that, have you had an issue with that at all, Gloria? With diamond glaze? I'm going to go ahead and put my caps on these now, Gloria. And then, Chris, okay, I'm going to get back to you. I did see your question. I'm so sorry, Chris. I've had other questions. For clear surfaces, I would need to test it out. But like I said, this is kind of, I just kind of brush it on. Like, have you used, Chris, have you used the Inka Gold in the past when we carried it? This has the same kind of consistency and like texture, like the thickness of it. That's kind of the same way, same kind of feel as the Lunar Pastes. You might need to do a couple coats depending on the stamping that you're wanting to put it on. But like for this one, it's not, I don't have to, I just kind of brush it on. I don't feel like you need a ton of coats of this. Cause like I said, it is thick and it goes on and it covers, like it's not transparent. And it goes on really smooth. It goes nicely. So I will show you on some of these, since I already have them done, how I just use the sealant. So up in the corner, so this is the Swelligant, so I just take it and then I just brush it right on there. And then it is sealed. Quick, easy, just like that. Yeah, see, I thought it could, the diamond glaze, that it could go yellow over time. If you're not using a whole lot, maybe it won't. I just don't want it to, like, to change your color somehow that you've used, you know? So now, okay, so the other thing I will tell you, if you want to do something similar to what, you know, I'm doing here with these pendants. This particular stone, it's 25 by 18 in size. You need to glue it horizontally. if you try to do it vertically, it kind of covers up, it goes too far into your design. And also, the middle of this, right in the center, it's very, very slightly depth. So it kind of is a little bit of a, it's not completely flat line. Like, it's not completely flat. So it will not go down perfectly when you do it vertically. Like, when you try to glue it, it's a little uneven. So it's better to go across. So I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of E6000, our stone here. And then just press it right down. And then to do the chain, the cup chain, I took a toothpick and just did some E6000 along the edge down on the actual stamping. Oh, there we go. That's a nice tip, Gloria. Thank you for that. I do like how this fits, though, because it goes a little bit wider, you know. I kind of like the look of the stone going horizontally. That's just me. I will show you. Let me grab a toothpick here. Trying to find my little... Okay. See, I told you guys, I'm still a newbie with some of this stuff. Okay, did anyone, before I finish my video here in a couple minutes, did anybody miss the painting with the actual lunar paste? Because I can paint this stamping a little bit more. If anybody missed anything. See how I'm just kind of brushing that along? Because you want to try to make sure that your chain stays upright. So it doesn't like turn and go sideways. Thank you, Beans. And then we got some new rice papers. I don't know if you guys saw. They're also in the What's New section. And they were in Bisu's newsletter. Her collage that she made, which is perfect. Okay, so that's another little thing that I will tell you too. You missed it? Okay. I will show you again here in just a minute, Michelle. So this is the AB crystal cup chain. Let me get my little cutters. So my other little tip is if you're going to do decoupage like me, you don't have to for this piece necessarily. If you want to just fully paint that with the lunar paste or use something else, you can. But I would suggest not using something with like a major design on it, because you don't see a ton of it. So as you can see, let me show you all three of these. Okay. So you don't see a ton of the paper, right? It's just a teeny bit here and there. So mainly you see it on this little part right here, this little section, and then just a teeny bit around the stone. So, I mean, if you had a piece of paper, like the rice paper, something that had like a tiny little like nice flower, you could put it right there. Personally, myself, I like to use some paper that has some coloration on it, like dark or light, and just do kind of like making it with the light and the dark, because I feel like it gives it kind of like a vintagey, antique-y feel. Or I like getting some paper that has like some script or like lettering or something on it, which also gives it that kind of vintage, antique feel. But because you're not seeing tons of paper and it's just like kind of like a little side detail, that's kind of what I like. Like I said, I like just doing a little bit of like a scripty paper, because you're not going to see huge amounts of the paper's design. So I would just say that I wouldn't rip up a paper that you super duper love with like that has like a gorgeous design on it, because the stone is going to cover it up. What are you asking about, Gloria? Oh, yours always turned sideways? Is that what you're talking about, Debbie? Your cup chain? Yeah, that's why I like using the toothpick and putting the glue down first. And then you can just very slowly put your chain and it stays upright, if that's what you're referring to. So see, I did that with all three of these, and it is straight up, the chain. It stays straight up. It does not go sideways. So just do like a little section at a time, and you can then just press it straight down onto the glue and keep it from turning. Okay, Michelle, so I'm going to show you. So again, I mixed the lunar paste to get both of these colors that we used today, the green and the pink. So, to make the green, I mixed the gold and I mixed the clear skies, and we got this awesome green color. And then for the pink, because I needed to tone it down a little bit, I used our hot pink, but then I toned it down some with just a little bit of the gold and then a little bit of the blue. Because we don't want to make it purple, but we don't want to add too much gold, because then it takes it too much metallic-y and almost kind of like a corally, kind of on the orangey side. So when you mix a little bit of both of these in with the pink, then you get this really nice, soft pink. So now Yeah, the toothpick really helps. When you just take the toothpick and you just put the glue right around the edge of the stone on the actual stamping, and then you just take in sections your cup chain and just press it down, straight down onto the glue, it helps it stay. So it's face up. Okay, thanks, Colleen. I'm glad you enjoyed. Okay, so these have been sitting in the cup, Gloria, while we've been talking and doing and whatever, and this is still, it hasn't hardened yet. It's still pliable, just so you can kind of see. So it does last a little bit, but when you actually like paint it on something, because you're not using as much, you know, it does dry. Okay, so Michelle, this is the green color that I showed you that we mixed, and I just painted my hand instead of the stamping. So I will show you, hopefully you can see this. I'm going to bring this up closer. Okay, so hopefully I can paint nicely for you guys. But it brushes on really nice. These colors mix beautifully. I'm gonna have to go back over my flower because I got green on it. But like I said, this kind of comes off easily, so I can, because the pink is already dry from the flower, I can kind of brush off a little bit of that green. So I'll paint this the green color. You guys can see that. A little more. So there's some more of the green. And then I will do pink. So here is our pink. Do those little dots right in there. The pink. But yeah, I love painting. Painting, coloring. Kind of like a stress reliever for me. Fun thing to do. But yeah, you can see how nicely this goes on. And get a little bit more pink. But yeah, I really like the combination of these two colors, this green and this pink. I think it's turning out really nicely. And there we go. And I can post pictures afterwards. And I'll post pictures of the other 2 pendants that I made as well. But yeah, you can get a ton of variety of colors, Dara. I really, really love all of the colors and how they mix so beautifully. So, and then again, in case you missed, guys, we have 2 new colors. So, like originally I told you, when I made these 2, I did not have purple. So I actually mixed the blue and the pink together to get that beautiful purple color. But we do now have a purple shade. It is called Crown Me. And it is gorgeous. I'll show you there at the bottom. And then we also got a new blue color. It's deeper and darker. It's more of like a royal cobalt blue. And it is called No Diving. So here is our new blue lunar paste. So we also got, which will go great with this, we got a new Perfect Pearls color that is a purple. It's called Grape Fizz. So you can think about using those together as well. But yeah, tons of colors. You can get them all and mix them to your heart's content. Our next video, I will come up with a decoupage project for us. So thank you for your insight on that and wanting to see that in action, because that's another thing that I love to do besides painting is decoupage. So I hope you have fun. I hope you guys try this out. We have more of the luggage tag in our raw brass. We also have it in silverware silver plate. We have it in the antique brass ox, and we also have it in our new brass ox shine. So whichever one you like, you want to use, you want to paint, go for it. Post your pics if you decide to try this out, either on this stamping or a different stamping that you guys personally like. I want to see what colors you guys come up with and your projects that you try the lunar paste with. I'm telling you, once you try it, you're going to be hooked. So I can't wait to see what you make. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I answered all your questions. And have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys all soon.